Buenos dias to another episode of Breakfast Sessions. I'm here with
Judah
and
Imogene.
All right, welcome guys. So it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Anything of interest that you guys that's on your minds?
Yeah.
I don't even know how the show goes anymore. It's been that long.
Yeah. There's a lot of interesting things.
Go for it.
I went swimming.
Like
And-
at YMCA?
No, at saltwater, but it was so shallow.
Oh wow.
And there were so many shells that I kept getting cut, and then there was like huge crabs and like such big starfish.
You said you saw a big starfish. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Really big.
That's awesome. And so, obviously not the YMCA, but where was this again?
I think I went there before.
What was the name of the place?
Not Hawaiians, but
Oh, Kiwanis or something like that.
yeah, kind
Yeah.
of like that.
I know where that is. That's
It's
awesome.
like, and it has like a huge bridge and then like a little dock, and there's the bridge usually like there's water up to the bridge.
Yeah.
And like there's down, but it was so shallow. The tide was so out.
Nice. So you can kind of practically be inside the water without getting wet, right? Because it's so shallow. There's no.
But it wasn't fun because I kept stepping on shells, but when it's deep, you
Well,
don't
you gotta
step
wear
on
you
shells.
gotta wear those waders so that way you can like sink into the mud a little bit.
No,
and-
but when it's deep, you don't step on shells because it's deep and you're swimming.
Oh, got it.
So you couldn't even swim.
Got it. And how about you, Judah? What were you up to?
That's it. So on Saturday, I did my 2 soccer games. I did my soccer game. I had a pizza party on my team, and then I went to a other party, one of my friend's birthday party.
Okay.
And then, do you know what's like? I ever went like camping, but like you're in some sort of like close people that you know's house
Yeah.
backyard.
Yeah.
I did that camp. I went to Ocean Shores, and I went to the backyard of my grandma and grandpa's house in Ocean Shores, and went camping there. It was so much fun.
That's
And
interesting.
then on Sunday, I went. My grandpa, he collects license plates, and he actually found a license plate that actually was made when I was born,
Right.
and what month I was born.
Oh, cool. That's interesting.
And he gave it to me, and it was really cool. And then I went to church. Well, it was
For
not
Mother's
like,
Day? Oh, that's right. Mother's Day was this weekend.
Yeah, I went to church.
Uh-huh.
I went to church, and it was
Forgive me, Judah. I'm like commanding the room as you're so don't. That's why I'm a little silent. Don't take offense to that. Because I'm like, you over there. You sit down.
Is he quiet or is it just me?
No, he's fine.
I went
I'm
to
hearing him like
church.
really loud in here.
I went to church, and it was really fun. Well, there was no kids stuff. There was adults, but it was still fun. And then after
Could
that,
you give us a ballpark of how many amens you said? Just like a ballpark figure.
just 2.
Think about it, because you start from the beginning, right? You got to go through the whole thing. They say amen. You sit down.
I think twice. No, 3 times.
You think it's twice? What do you think? I mean, you go to church?
No.
No. I think it's like 12. I think there's like 12. It's been a minute. It's been a while since I've gone to church, but I think it's like 12.
I want to go
But
to
you
church.
said you,
Yeah.
you go to church.
She's just nodding our... She's nodding her head, yes. How many amens do you think, Lucy? She's kind of in the back here.
Yeah, she's the back.
How many? Give us a count. Roughly. Just one amen. I don't know. I think it's a lot.
That was like
I-
2.
Every time you stand up
Three.
and sit down, isn't there an amen? And you stand up and sit down quite often. In that.
No, it's just 3 times. Every time we pray or
Yeah.
something.
When I'm at my aunt's house, like whenever, because she goes to church, whenever we go there, we have to stand in a circle and close our eyes and hold our hands, and we have to like do all
That's
this.
praying. That's
Yeah,
praying.
and then we have to say amen, and we
Yeah.
say that like one time.
I like, okay, this just, like I actually do it every single day. Like for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and bedtime.
I only do it for dinner, not breakfast or lunch.
I do it like for 4 times a day. I pray.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that was I turn around for just a second, and now we're full on talking. We're talking our
Sometimes even
habits
5
for
times.
religious. Okay, here's the question. Now that I have my phone up and running, what is your favorite word?
Wait, I didn't finish.
Well, I'm just curious. This just popped up on my feed right now, and I'm really curious. What is your favorite? Think of a word that you really, really like. Who wants to go first?
Like,
That's your favorite word? Is like?
yeah,
Interesting. Why is that?
because I've used it so much in my life.
That's true. And it's a good filler word when you're trying to think of things, right? If you're like, there you go. See, I said it. It's like, ba 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 ba, like, but then it's also a favorite, like something you favor. That's it.
My favorite word is bruh. It's bruh.
I'm holding back my opinion as a teacher,
Bruh.
but I guess that's reasonable. Well, then my word was never gonna be matched with your guys' words.
What?
Well, first of all, my word isn't even in English.
Is
I have to think about the English one.
What
But
kind?
for me in Japanese, when you say thank you or
Is my-
please, it's not what you think it is, so don't fill it in for me. It's actually a it's two very long words followed by a Japanese bow. You ready? You want to hear it? First word is yoroshiku. Yoroshiku. And then the second word is onegai shimasu. Onegai shimasu. So when someone is when you ask me for a favor, you're like, oh, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And it just sounds very elegant. It just sounds like, woo, you got it. Like you've been empowered with the spirits of 12 samurai to sharpen
You
my
know
pencil.
what the samurai? There's a movie called Paws of Fear. It's about like a dark samurai. You should watch it.
Isn't it a panda? that
No,
just
that's
does
Kung Fu
karate?
Panda.
Oh yeah, I
Isn't
watched
that a samurai?
No, he's a warrior from China. He's a Kung Fu warrior from China.
Got it.
No, he wasn't a ninja.
He wasn't a ninja. He was a panda that did kung fu.
Can I finish about my weekend?
Can I?
Oh, I don't know. We
And
have
then
about 3
After
minutes.
after I went to church, I went to a store and I got like this stuffed animal. It's like this blue stuffed animal dragon,
Yeah.
and you know the toy brand.
I know
TW
exactly what
and
toy
R?
brand you're talking about.
If you look in their tags, they have names, and his name was Sapphire.
And birthdays?
Yeah, and birthdays, and his
You
name was
mean
Build-A-Bear?
Beanie Boos?
no. Oh yeah, Beanie Boos. It's-
Whatever. Yeah, they're called Beanie Boos, I think.
Why did I even try? Like, I'm a grown man trying to figure out a toy that you guys play with these days. And
I have a draft one. His birthday's like December 31st.
Wait, and his name was Sapphire. His birthday is on February.
His name is what?
20. Sapphire.
You mean Sapphire?
Sapphire. It's Sapphire.
So you're not putting the syllable emphasis?
Just let me speak. And then his birthday was on February 23rd. And then when I got home, I drank some root beer and ate some pizza. And
What topping?
And then I played for a little
What
bit
topping?
with some
Wait,
bubble
hold on.
guns.
What was the topping on your pizza?
And then it was just cheese.
Just
Just cheese
just
pizza.
cheese?
That's my favorite type
You
of
have the opportunity to put anything you want on your
Pineapple
pizza, and I'm
is
giving you a big no.
I
so
like
good.
vegan pizza at Round Table.
How about this? If you could put anything you want as a pizza topping, anything, and it would be edible and delicious, what would you put on there?
Like chicken and some.
Like what kind of chicken? Because chicken is chicken. Like what do you like?
No, just
Barbecue, like
Not
grilled,
Just please
finish
let me.
chocolate
weekend.
glaze.
Let
coffee.
me.
You're clipping.
Let me. Can you continue? And then after that, I went into the car and hit back home.
The end. A wonderful poem by Judah.
It wasn't even a poem.
It is now. That's true. All I can hear is your
Wait,
cinnamon
February
toast crunch.
29th is your birthday?
Your CTC. Did it hit the spot?
What?
Yeah. because I know that Judah's not even on the podcast right now. He's talking to someone
Did
else.
I tell you finish my weekend?
Sure. So
So-
you have about less than a minute.
So on Friday, we just went home, and then Saturday we went to a park, and I went swimming there also.
That's awesome.
And then after that, on Sunday, I went swimming
Nice.
in salt water. But then I realized that my mom called us, and she said, do you want to come with us to go do something? We didn't know, so we just said we were going swimming. And they went to this beautiful ocean place. I've been there
Oh,
before.
wow.
My little sister rode her scooter. They went to like 3 stores and got stuff. And they also got little stuff for my little sister. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys did so many more things.
Sounds like it. It sounds like a lot of fun.
And then I gave my mom her present. And then we watched a movie.
Very cool. Well, it seems like you guys had some action-packed weekends.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you don't care about
I
mine,
went
so
camping and it was like
What did you do on your weekend?
we'll end it there. Oh,
Actually, when I was camping in the car, I
doesn't care.
used the walkie-talkie to contact to my dad or mom.
are they on
What
the
is
other?
your weekend?
How was my weekend? Was actually not as fun as your guys' weekend. That just sounded like a lot. I don't know. I didn't really do much. I think that our my parents-in-law from China, they went back, so it's like quiet in the house. We used to like a lot of movement, so now it's just like us. But the highlight, if you will, I mean, if you want to play, I mean, it's a really boring highlight. You ready? We just rearranged the living room. I know.
So
It's not. It's not
so
exciting. I'm telling you.
satisfying.
I know. It is actually. At least for me, it is, because now the dining room table, the little table we usually have breakfast at, is now is at the window, where a couch used to be, basically blocking you of the window. So it's nice. So now we get to sit by the window.
Did you watch a movie?
just like when I was in California.
Yeah. There you go.
I had a lot of marble, like
Ooh,
tables.
fancy.
And I had so many, like it was so fancy there.
It sounds
Everything
fancy.
was-
Anything with marble is always fancy.
Everything was like, the floor was white, the couch was white.
You sure the floor
every-
wasn't lava? And on that note, we're going to have to end it. Thank you guys for joining me today. This was a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Just talking about weekends.
Talk about weekends and stuff.
And our audience.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.